Meridian. The Meridian is
connection.
The Meridian connection, yes. Well, here we are, viewers, at Silbury Hill. We just got here this morning, and we're meeting with our contacts from Meridian. Chris Wise has come down from Newbury.
Chris who?
Chris, what's his name? Chris Wise?
Wilson.
Chris Wilson. Oh, sorry. Well, morning, viewers. Here we are. Morning, viewers. Here we are at Silbury. We've come down to meet with Chris Wilson of Meridian. Of course, we're Reg Presley. And up on the hill, there's a corn circle. And that's what we're doing. Morning. Well, Chris, there's the horses. This story is running and running, isn't it?
It seems to be. So's this horse.
The Reg Presley saga continues.
Indeed it does. Well, a few weeks ago we came and saw Reg, which I think you broadcast a piece about, because his record looked likely to get to number one, or Wet Wet Wet's version of it. And it did. And it did. And now it's been there for 3 weeks, and it looks like it's going to stay there even longer, which is an incredible local success story. I mean, you know, Reg must be dead chuffed, because I think he's making a lot of money out of this.
The resultant publicity, I mean, he's been swamped by newspapers ever since you did your bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all the nationals have been running it, and they've been saying that he's going to earn like millions of pounds out of this record, and he's going to spend it, what interested me, he's going to spend it on examining crop circles and UFOs. Yeah. So today we've come out to see him again, to A, congratulate him on 3 weeks at number one, and B, to ask him a bit about his UFO watching, and he is a mine of information on it. I mean, he's absolutely obsessed with it, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, to start with, I must admit, I was rather sceptical, but the longer Reg goes on talking about it, you start to think, well, there may be something there after all.
Well, I was thinking, well, you know, the 60s they were known for sort of overindulgence in certain substances, and I wondered maybe if you know, he'd been overindulging just slightly, but I really don't think so. He is absolutely convinced of the truth of it, and I mean, I'm sceptical too. But as you say, the more you listen to him and the more he tells you, the more he explains it, it does seem pretty weird. I mean, this thing behind us here is a man-made structure, and why would someone build it?
That's right.
I mean, these are the great unsolved mysteries that Reg is trying to find out.
So, I don't know, who's going to be first to catch a UFO on tape, Town TV or Meridian, do you think?
Well, I think Reg has already done it. I mean, I haven't seen the tape yet, but he's given me a tape of a film which he took a while back, which apparently, taken close by here, shows a UFO in its full glory. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like.
Yeah, there's a wonderful tape of a silver ball in a cornfield, which I've seen, which is quite staggering.
Well, I've never seen anything like it myself, and I'm waiting to see the tape before I'm fully convinced, but it'll be interesting viewing.
Okay, well, thanks for coming down again. I know Reg is indebted to you.
Oh, thank you very much indeed.
Cheers, Chris. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Okay.
Well, since then, the song has hit number one, and it's been there for the past 3 weeks. Reg, who wrote it nearly 30 years ago for his band the Troggs, stands to make around £1 million in royalties. But as Chris Wilson reports, he has some rather strange ideas of how he'll spend it.
As lead singer of the Troggs and Andover's most famous resident, Reg Presley has made a fortune out of pop music.
Love is all around me.
His song, Love Is All Around, has spent the past 3 weeks at number one. But the fast cars and jet-set lifestyle of a pop star are not for him. Instead, Reg plans to spend his money here in Wiltshire, investigating crop circles and hunting for space aliens.
I'm the earth spaceman, baby, I've got speed. I've got everything I need.
Since the dawn of civilization, mankind has looked out at the stars and asked the question, are we alone? Are we all that there is?
Already, Reg is fronting his own weekly UFO show on Andover's cable network, Town TV.
Yes, do watch the UFO show, and if you see anything strange, don't be put off, don't be shy. Please come and tell us, because we want so much information that we can throw at the government.
Reg is deadly serious about his new career. He's currently writing a book on unexplained phenomena which will expose what he claims is a sinister government plot.
There was supposedly a crashed UFO in Roswell in New Mexico in 1947, and with 3 aliens dead and 1 that lived on a bit. there was an autopsy done on those aliens, which we have now got our hands on. So if this has been suppressed from us, I'd like to know the reason, because governments are very devious.
Reg has even hired helicopters to film a bird's eye view of local crop circles. He believes they're really symbolic messages delivered from outer space by UFOs. The 60s were a time of very great excess.
Mm-hmm.
And some people might be looking at this now and saying, he's overindulged a bit, he's cracked.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
Well, I would say to them that you have been hoodwinked for 50 years by your government, because I believe that there really is something going on that we should know about, us ordinary, everyday country folk.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
Reg even claims to have filmed evidence that UFOs do exist. He shot this video 2 years ago on an all-night UFO hunt close to Silbury Hill. Apparently the white dot is a spacecraft. Viewers of his cable TV programme have also sent in home videos, claiming to show the activities of extraterrestrial beings.
I'm going to show you just a little bit of film now of some of the little balls that have been seen in the fields, different UFOs.
I'm the urban spaceman, baby. Here comes the twist. I don't exist.
Well, whether you believe in them or not, one thing's for sure. If UFOs do exist, Reg is definitely the man who'll find them. Chris Wilson in Wiltshire for Meridian Tonight.
I have to say that some of those, I mean, some of the things are obviously difficult to explain, but I'm not sure about the
They
white
are.
dot in the middle of the screen.
I know, that was a bit of, it could have been a plane or something. Did it could have been a plane?
Well, I don't know, I get the white dot when I turn my TV off at night, so
It could have
maybe
been
it's the
that,
same
couldn't
thing.
it?
Anyway.